Lindsey, I really, really resonate with a lot of the things that you mentioned with regard to the importance of values. I remember from a pretty young age, I believe it was middle school, my dad would have mentoring and coaching sessions with my sister and I, and he would ask us some pretty difficult questions, like, oh, what do you want to do in the future? Like, what's your passion in life and all that? And so we would start brainstorming these things. I remember at the time, I really liked watching crime scene shows, so like Law and Order. So I told him I wanted to be a crime scene investigator, and he gently, encouraged me to consider other professions and paths. So, I always did appreciate the gentle nudges in the right direction. But yeah, from a young age, he really taught us the values of a lot of the things that Lindsey mentioned, grit, growth mindset, really making sure that we pave our own way and we think for ourselves as well as take on the wisdom and knowledge of those around us. And one thing I really enjoy doing was tagging along with my dad to these kinds of conferences, like whether they be with regard to family offices or in tech as well. And I think to be surrounded by so many incredibly successful people was something that really, really inspired me from a young age to also make a change in the world. And so I remember when I was in high school, something that I noticed in my school was a lot of students were undergoing a lot of mental health challenges, including myself, and so I decided to co-found a nonprofit that spread kindness and altruism across not only our school but also hundreds of other schools across the Bay Area. So I think we're really remembering that at the end of our lives, we're not going to remember just like the things we did or the things we accomplished, but the way we made people feel. I think was something that my father and my mother really, really taught me. My mother, I remember, she always says that it's not just about wealth, but also health and happiness. So yeah, really having a values-based approach to leadership is something that I think not only carried on in high school, but also after that, in college, when I went to Georgetown. Because when I was in Georgetown, I really was inspired to not only explore social entrepreneurship, but also technology, because my father is really well-versed in the tech industry. So that led me to pursue a career at Google, where I currently am now. So yeah, I think along the way, I've just been so grateful to have my father's guidance and also to have my younger sister here next to me. Kevin, I was really inspired by how you said that in your family that there's just so much diversity of different attributes and how you guys make a great partnership. That's definitely how I feel with my younger sister here. She is such a firecracker and honestly one of the smartest people that I know, like Wharton educated, extremely successful software engineer as well at Stripe. And so just like having my mom and my sister and my family together has really shown me that the value of wealth is so multifaceted. It's not just monetary, it's truly in your relationships, it's really in your knowledge and information as well. And so yeah, I'm just feeling very, very grateful and very inspired.